Well, hello YouTube. Our objective in this tutorial will be to write a very simple C program that will help us to calculate average of two numbers, but we'll use function, and in that function we will have return. So function will return float. Let's create that function. AVG name will be calculator or something like that. It will grab two integers, integer x and y will represent any of those integers when we call function down there in the main section of code, and then return will be float, of course. Main will be result or whatever you like. It's not important, it is internal thing in a function. We are going to get it when we say x plus y divided by 2, and then we will return that result. Very simple stuff. Now in here we will establish integers number 1, and all those integers will be fulfilled with stuff from end user through keyboard. End result, just as a function, will be float average. So this is like a helper variable here that will be fulfilled with call of this function. So this is just preparation for data entry, and then we will enter that data. Little bit help for end user, because end user need to know what is expected to type. So this will be for first number. Okay, little bit of new line, well-known scanf function, and we will use d for placeholder for integers. We will target that number 1. I mean, it will be filled with the stuff from keyboard, and absolutely same stuff for other thing. Other thing is second number, so number 2 right here. Okay, that's it. Now average, we are going to get it when we call avg calc, and we provide two parameters, two real stuff to that function as food, as input basically, and that will be number 1 and number 2. Okay, so number 1 and number 2. So this is call of a function, and now we have something in average variable, so we can print that thing freely. Average of %d, which means first number, and %d, which means second number, is float. So %f, and a little bit of new line if you like, and now we need to respect order of placeholders, because we must fulfill it with real stuff. So this first one will be number 1, the second one will be number 2, and final thing for float will be that average thingy. Okay, average, real stuff. Okay, and yeah guys, that's pretty much it. Let me delete these white spaces here. I'm gonna save and control A here, right click, format using A style, and now it's a little bit wider, a little bit easier to understand for some people. So let's run this code to see what's up. Input 10 and 20, that will give 15.000 blah blah blah, which means we can fix our report here, like a format of it. When we say 2f, that means that after 15 in the result we will have two additional numbers, like part of a number, sorry. There you go, 15.00. If you want to flush this to right side, like in a vertical old school reports with the headers and stuff, you can, for example, type 10 here, and now the width of that result will be 10 characters basically. Let me repeat that, 10 and 20, and there you go, exactly what I was talking about. Now, when we were talking about reports, you can use here define constant, define for separator, and this separator will be just a simple couple of these guys, because now we can use them right here or everywhere where you go, where you want to put this stuff. So up here we are going to put that separator. A separator always goes before main function. We can put it here, and also we can put it down there, let's say. Okay, and now you will have that like vertical delimiter or something like that. There you go, and I managed to hit like absolute alignment here, like without even thinking how many of these lines I need to reach that end. So that's like a miracle, man. But this works, okay? And you can put this separator, I don't know, like for example here you can say printf like simple average calculator and new line, and again that separator, something like that, if you have times and nerves to mess with these low level middle level thingies. There you go, simple average calculator 10 and 20, and there you go, bam. The cool stuff about these constants is that just you can create them at the top of your file, and then when you change them the stuff will propagate totally down there. So if I turn this into hashes, it will be automatically applied down there in end result. But yeah, that was very short tutorial. Thank you for watching as always, thank you for support and subscription, and see you next one. Ciao ciao.